Okay. Hello, my name is Tatiana Alpízar. I'm from Costa Rica, and I would like to introduce you my advisor, Mr. Isaac Céspedes. And now I will make him a few questions about analytical chemistry. So first, I would like to ask you, how do you get involved into analytical chemistry?
Well, that's a good question. First of all, was during my undergrad studies in Costa Rica. That, by the way, was a really hard topic for me at the beginning. I never thought about to be involved in analytical chemistry because it was really hard at the moment, on that time. After that, I moved to Europe, and in Europe I started enjoying the analytical chemistry because my supervisor and my scientific father put me and pushed all of us into analytical chemistry and physical chemistry. It was really, really nice.
Okay. And right now you're working in analytical chemistry. What are the things that you're doing in this field today?
Well, that's nice. I mean, our group is a multidisciplinary work research group. So we work with analytical chemistry, with analytical techniques like spectroscopy, ultraviolet, visible spectroscopy, infrared, and of course the main one that is nuclear magnetic resonance, right? But normally we connect those analytical techniques into different fields. For example, material sciences, biotechnology, biology, and physics.
Okay. What is the weirdest thing you have seen or used in this field?
Well, NMR is something funny, right? Because you know that NMR is with magnetic fields. So I always remember, and depends, of course, the measurement depends on the magnetic field strength. And for most of the people, they should know that when you work with the NMR, the magnet is important to keep control of the magnet. And there is a lot of magnetism above and below the magnets. And I remember once, one of my colleagues and I, we were trying to measure the magnetic field power at the bottom. So we have a magnometer, instrument to measure the magnetic field. And I don't know why a hammer came to our hands, and we tried to put the hammer at the bottom of the magnet, and of course was a bit scary moment because the magnet pushed the hammer really, really close by. And of course when that happened, we need to put off the magnet device, and thanks God nothing happened, because in that moment I was thinking I need to come back to Costa Rica, and I could never come back to Netherlands because that happened in the Netherlands. But was scary, but interesting, because at the end you discover how strong is the magnetic field, how important is the magnetic field.
Yeah, that's a great experience. And finally, how do you feel about being awarded in your group with the I Am Coltep Award in the analytical chemistry field of the SES?
Very grateful, because it's really nice that students enjoy the work that they are doing, because the most important is that we connect our work with the people outside, and that they can see that analytical chemistry, physical chemistry is not so complicated, that the students can work on that and enjoy on that. And the award represents that student, that we reach a student that is enjoying what he's doing. And I think that's really, really important. And also help me to continue working on the field, and that's really important.
Okay, how do you connect analytical chemistry with what an undergrad will see in school?
You know, it's really something really funny now that we are the ACS spring meeting. We have some papers on the Journal of Chemical Education, and it's nice because it connects analytical chemistry with chemical education. And for example, I remember the paper, the first one was with the minoxidil, this compound for growing the hair. And we measured the compound on water with a really simple UV visible spectroscopy for undergrad students, so they could do the experiment at the high school or college, and they know how to manage the spectroscopy, how to use it in a compound that is still famous. As a bold person, I would say that was really funny, because when my students decided to do the graphical abstract, they created a small emoji of me. and another emoji with me with her, connected with the minoxidil and the different strategies on the spectroscopy technique.
Wow.
So I think that was really cool, and that's something really cool because you can really see how nice could be analytical chemistry,
Yeah, how
and
fun
how
it
useful
could be.
and fun.